So let's say that you are required to factorize something like this one. You have to take note that this is not the same as factorizing this, whereby we just put two factorization brackets and then we do our stuff. But to do this one, it's way different than this one. So I'm just going to show you how to factorize it when x squared has a number besides it. Okay, so the first step in factorizing something like this is to multiply the first term by the last term. In other words, you are going to multiply 6x squared with negative 12. So we're going to have, so we know that this will give us minus 72x squared. Okay, so this is the first step in factorizing this. Okay, then after you multiply these two, you will then have to find factors of negative 72x squared, which add to negative x. Okay, you need to find just those two numbers that when you multiply, and then they will give you negative 72, but when you add them together, they will give you negative x. So let's find those two numbers. So we know that 4 times 18 is 72, but 4 and 18 does not add up to minus x. Okay, so let's first say that here we have 4, can have 4x times 18x. So these two will give us 72, but when you add them together, they won't add up to negative x. But if we could try, maybe let's say 8x times 9x. So we know that 8x times 9x, it will give us 72x squared. But remember that our 72 here is negative, so we are just going to give a bigger number, a negative sign here, okay, because we are looking for a negative x. Okay, so we give a bigger number, a negative sign. So 8x times negative 9x will give us negative 72x. And then if we add, or maybe if we add 8 plus negative 9, it will give us negative 1. So 8x plus negative 9x will give us negative x. So these are two factors that are necessary. Then what follows from here is that you will take these two numbers here, okay, which are 8x plus minus 9x, or maybe you can just write them in order. We know that we're going to have negative 9x plus 8x. We know that these two numbers, they will add up to negative x. So we're going to take these two numbers here and we're going to replace them here, meaning we're going to replace negative x with these two factors that we found here. Okay, so our original equation will now change from here to here. So if we can look at this, this is the original equation. So what we only did is that we replaced minus x with negative 9x plus 8. Nothing changed except for this. And then the next step from here is for you to factorize this first two terms and this last two terms. In other words, we're going to factorize this and this. So let's first start by factorizing 6x squared minus 9x. Okay, so when you factorize these two, we know that we're just going to take out the common factor between 6 and 9. The common factor between 6 and 9, or maybe the highest common factor between 6 and 9, we know that it will be 3. Okay, and then the highest common factor between x squared and x, we know that it's only x. Okay, and then you put the bracket. After you take out 3x, we know that the number that you can multiply with 3 to give us 6 is 2. And the other number that we can multiply with x to give us x squared is x. Okay, so this is so that when you multiply this and this, it will take us back to this. Okay, and then we get here We know that the number that we will multiply with 3 to give us 9, it's 3. Okay, and then also, we don't need to put x because we already have it. So when we multiply 3x by 3, it will give us 9x. Then we get to this one. We're going to factorize this. So we know that to factorize this, we're going to look at the highest common factor between 8 and 12. We know that it's 4. Okay, then we put a bracket. We don't have to put x here because it's not here. Okay, and then which number can we multiply by 4 to give us 8? We know that it's 2. Okay, and then we're going to put that x here so that when we multiply 4 and 2x, it will give us 8x. Put the minus sign or negative sign. And then which number can we multiply by 4 to give us 12? We know that it's 3. And then once we are here, we're just going to take out the common factor from this and this. Okay, so we have 3x bracket 2x minus 3, and we also have plus 4 bracket 2x minus 3. So we're going to take out the common factor here and here, so which is 2x minus 3. So we're going to have 2x minus 3. It's a common factor here. Then we'll be left with 3x plus 4. So we take this and this, we group them together. So this is how you factorize this. It's very long, okay?